Well, almost 100 of Australia's best and brightest young musicians are in Melbourne, getting ready to showcase their talent in not one, but two major concerts. Our reporter Stephanie Ferrier went along to final rehearsals with the Australian Youth Orchestra.
This performance, called Mood, Mahler and Wagner, highlights the work of two formidable composers who lived in an era when music was all about grand emotions, big sounds and pushing the boundaries. Sounds a lot like your typical teenagers, really, and a lot of these musicians don't fall too far from that age bracket. Well, I'm now first of all joined by the conductor here, Nicholas Carter. Nicholas, you have been conducting your way across grand concert halls all over Europe, and now you're in charge of the Youth Orchestra. What's it like?
It's a pretty inspiring experience, I have to say. The energy that these young musicians bring is particularly inspiring to me as well. And as you say, I've worked with lots of professional orchestras all around the world, but the energy that you get from these guys is absolutely intoxicating and really inspires me as well.
And these are some pretty challenging works, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, the Mahler is one of the most challenging symphonies ever written. It requires extraordinary virtuosity from everybody in the entire orchestra. But that's what's so extraordinary about this great group of talented young Australian musicians. And they're absolutely committed to this wonderful vibe and atmosphere in the room.
And some of these young musicians here, first of all, Massimiliano, you are a proud First Nations man, but you're also an excellent tuba player.
Yeah, it's such fun to play music by these European composers, but it's also important to recognise that First Nations people have been performing on these lands for many, many millennia before them.
And so what's it like for you as a tuba player, these particular works?
Yeah, these composers were experts at writing for our instruments, so there's so many big brassy moments. It's a lot of fun.
The vibe of the Australian Youth Orchestra is the best vibe. The enthusiasm is infectious, and to work together, make music together, learn together and grow together, it's just an awesome week.
What do you think it takes to make a great musician?
I think the main thing that it takes to make a great musician is someone who is very committed and driven and who really wants to share their love for music with the rest of the world.
Being concertmaster, you're also taking the initiative but also following with the whole orchestra, and you can't be the first to play, you have to really be in blend with the whole orchestra.
You are the youngest performer here, so tell us what that's been like for you.
I feel so honoured. It's just such an incredible experience to be here with so many like-minded musicians. There's people from all over the country, but I feel like music brings us all together in a way.
Our job as musicians is to be a vessel for all these notes that are written on a piece of paper and to bring them to life.
Well, isn't that beautiful and uplifting for your Thursday morning? That's the Australian Youth Orchestra. Steph catching up with them a little earlier in the week.
Yeah.
And if you're keen to see the Australian Youth Orchestra performing, they're in Geelong on Saturday afternoon, followed by a performance on Sunday at Melbourne's Hamer Hall.
At 5 p.m, which is a great time of day for breakfast presenters. I'm going to go along.
Can all shows be at 5 p.m, please?
I saw
and
that
finish
and I went,
by 6:30.
Yes.